Aaron Rodgers has done it again. I think he's the best quarterback I've ever seen play. I don't think anybody would argue he's the best Hail Mary thrower of all time, right? Have you ever seen a guy the 3 in a year, and it's just kind of matter of fact, like, man, we did it again. There's a game in which the Giants left too many points on the field in the first half, first third of a game. They're only up 6-0 to start the game. Should have scored at least a touchdown. Odell Beckham Jr., a couple of drops. Frustrating day. Here's OBJ on whether or not you can connect the boat trip to their poor performance yesterday. He can say the connection's not there, and I generally tend to agree. Like, I don't care. Like, as long as you're back in time for practice and you're playing wide receiver, like, I don't care. But when you don't play well, and he didn't play well, and to say he didn't play well, it's not just he didn't play. For Odell Beckham Jr., who by many people's estimation, is the best wide receiver in the league, in addition to the fact that you can't practice, just in 3 things in which he's done in this week. 1, the boat trip. 2, they came out with shirts off in Green Bay, like, we're tough and we don't care about the cold. And then 3, you got the warm up passes with one hand. Like, you can do all that stuff, but you better catch the damn ball when it comes your way, right? And so, look, in and of itself, I don't care that he headbutted the locker. I don't care that he punched some drywall. I guess I do kind of care that he punched some drywall. Just, did he know it was drywall? If he didn't know it was drywall, you run the risk of breaking your hand and breaking your wrist. We learned in Major League, nuke loose, you got to punch with your off arm. That looked like he punched with his right hand. But when you factor in the kicking net, the taking off the helmet penalties, the dyed hair, the picture on the boat, all of this desperate, constant need for attention. All right, dude, you got the attention. Now it's negative attention. And I think you run the risk when you're the Giants, who should be, I still think, a feel-good story. Right? A team that hadn't made the playoffs since they won the Super Bowl, changes head coaches, and they won games that last year they would have lost. They revamped their defense. The defense was better. Was it a great defense? No. Was it better? Yes. And they really held Aaron Rodgers in check through the first half of the game. But I look at it and I'd say, take one of these and stand it on itself, and it's nothing. Drop a ball, nothing. Punch a wall, nothing. Headbutt a locker, nothing. Take a picture on a boat and some Timbs with shirts off on your day off a week before the biggest game in your life, nothing. Put it all together and dude needs attention. You want attention, you got it. You got to play better football. Aaron Rodgers, by the way, he actually gave away the key to defending the Hail Mary, either wittingly or unwittingly. Take a listen. He went on to say, like, the biggest key was the blocking of the offense line. You got to have time to throw it that high. Now, he's actually scrambled. You look at last year in Arizona, he was scrambling. He stopped planting his feet and threw it. In Detroit, he rolled out so that he had a little bit more time to throw it. But it's the craziest thing in the world. Like, as good as he is, he's incredibly accurate. I mean, he talked about it after the game and breaking it down. When I get to the spot where I know I'm going to throw it. Like, he threw it within, 2 yards of the back of the end zone. It was a perfect throw. Now, you factor in that, and then he had another throw to Devontae Adams in the first half, which was just, could not have been any. Devontae Adams never broke stride, just perfect timing. That seemed to get their rhythm going. But my estimation, both games closer than people will let on. You have 2 rematches of previous games. The Green Bay Packers simply could not stop the Dallas Cowboys running game. And I know that because Aaron Rodgers is playing so well, everybody, myself included, wants to believe that Aaron Rodgers can single-handedly beat the Dallas Cowboys. The problem is the Cowboys are going to try and do to him what so many try to do to Peyton Manning over the years or do to Tom Brady over the years. What do you do to a great quarterback who has a hot hand? You keep him on the sideline. And you do that by running the football, elongated drives, taking your time methodically down the football field. And that's what they did last time. That's what they'll do this time.